to ShowTime at the Zone. This is the owner of the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone, Travis Neely. What is up, everybody? I got some very important news I need to take care of tonight. Big Red and Billy Bob started their own company called the WWE Slam Zone. I mentioned this in Michael Miner's review shows a few weeks ago, and I am not happy about this at all. You know what? And I'm going to take care of it right now. So I'm going to sit down, and you know what, Billy Bob? I said on Michael Miner's review show, you wanted a war? Well, you got a war, because I am going to war up against you, and you ain't gonna, I'm just going to beat you up, Billy Bob. We're going to take you out. Your show's going to be dead. But anyway, I got some news to take care of right now. So, Big Red, get out here. Get out here now, Big Red. He is the cotton-picking champion of this show. So, you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? He has got my belt. He's no longer on my show, so I am going to strip him of the TNA Cotton Picking Championship, because you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not no Stephanie McMahon, okay? I will strip you right now of that belt, and you can't do nothing about it. Yeah, she let Daniel Bryan have his choices, but you have no choice, Big Red. Hand the belt over.
What, Little Red?
Hand the belt over.
Yeah. No, he ain't. Yeah. Little Red said you ain't getting this belt. You stupid owner. This is my belt. You ain't getting it. You understand? I done told you, you stupid owner. Travis Neely, you ain't getting the belt back. This is my championship. Cotton picker. This is my championship. It's nobody else's but mine.
You know
what you gonna do about it?
You know what, Big Red? You know what, Big Red? You know what I have to say about it?
Get out of here. I tell you what, I'm taking over this show tonight. You understand me? What you gonna do about it? You want some more?
You know what?
You want some more, Little Red? Say.
No, I got some business to take care of. You know what?
You want some more, Little Red?
Fine. Alright, you won't give the belt up? That's
right.
Fine. You don't have to give the belt up. But tonight, live, right here at ShowTime at the Zone, you will be defending that TNA Cotton Picking World's Heavyweight Championship.
I ain't defending no belt.
Yes,
this is
you
my
are.
belt. I'm taking this belt.
You know who your opponent's going to be?
Who?
It's going to be none other. He cashed in his rematch clause. None other than the man himself from Madagascar Pro Wrestling, Samolian Joe, will be here tonight to challenge you for that TNA Cotton Picking Championship. He cashed in his rematch clause, and you can't do nothing about it. So you are taking that belt. Is going to be belonging to Samolian Joe. No more with you, Big Red. And what do you got to say about that?
I tell you what, just bring him on, because I take care of business like I took care of you.
Well, you know what? I have to say, I got more stuff I need to tell all the fans, more important stuff I need to take care of, taking care of business tonight, because I'm the owner. Yes, I want to address this right now. Where's my money? You took my money. I told you to go sign Fatback Greasy, to bring him my belt back, bring him here to the Zone. why I can get him here as a star back here at the Zone, cause he belongs to me. I own that King title. He belongs to the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. So where's my contract? And where is my King title? And where is Fatback Greasy?
Fatback Greasy, he does what he wants to, and I just took your money because you shouldn't have trusted me to start with. Now, what's you got to say about that?
You took my money.
I took your money.
You tell me you did not just say that.
I took your money. Do you understand plain English?
Tell me you did not just say that.
You can't understand plain English? What, Little Red? Yep. Little Red said he'll tell you I took your money. You want some more?
No, and my arm.
You want some more? You want some more, Mr. Travis? Mr. Owner of TNA Wrestling? That Billy Bob's gonna take over this place tonight?
What? My arm.
You want some more?
No, I don't. You know what? The board of directors told me I had to address the situation. You stole my money, but this is what I have to address as well. You know what, Big Red? I saw your little show, okay?
That's right.
I saw your little show. WWE Slam Zone.
That's right, we take it over.
You had your little wrestling show. You had your little show from, you called it the Fort Mill Showdown or whatever.
That's right.
Well, you know what? Guess who filmed that? You stole my footage. I'm the one that filmed that show. You know what? Y'all didn't. Why did y'all take my footage for? You know what? That's what I want to know.
Just like we took it like we're gonna take over your show in your own TNA studio tonight.
You ain't taking over my TNA studios.
Yes, we are.
Because you know what? I have to say this, and I'm going to say this one more time and one last time. Why do you want to go to war against me, and why do you started the WWE Slam Zone? Why?
You kicked us out. We have no other control, so Billy Bob took your money, I gave Billy Bob, and we bought WWE Wrestling Zone, Fan Zone. Do you like that? How you like them apples?
Well, you know what I have to say.
Choke on that, buddy.
I already got words in my ear. He's ready and he's back. He is back at ShowTime at the Zone live right now from Wisconsin. He's here tonight. Your YouTube World's Podcast Mega World's Champion Michael Miner is back tonight.
I know.
And we're going to hear from him right now, so run it.
We live? Hello, we alive? We live? You see, ladies and gentlemen, I am your TNA Wrestling Fan Zone Undisputed YouTube's Podcast World's Heavyweight Champion. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, I've took a couple of weeks off to get myself put together. You see, I've got two things I want to talk about. You see, we're going to first start off with Willie Joe. Hey, Willie Joe, you challenged me for my belts. Your challenge is accepted. You see, I am championship material. You see, you tell me that I don't defend my belt? Well, your big mistake. You see, Willie Joe, your so-called you got a cigarette movement will end. You see, Triple H couldn't stop the yes movement from Daniel Bryan, but you see, I am going to stop your movement. I'm going to stop your movement. And there is nothing you or anybody else can do about it. And so you challenged me to a match on the WWE 2K14. Well, you know what? I'm challenging you to a match this Sunday on my live show. I'm challenging you to a match on my live show because you see, I am championship material. And you see, now let's go over to Billy Bob. So, Billy Bob, you go and break the announcement today. Or, you see, you break your announcement. You say that there will be a war. You see, you're deadly mistaken because that war is not going to happen. Because you see, I'm champion of the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. You can't take these belts from me. Not you, not Big Red, not that little piece of crap of a stick, Little Red. You see, Billy Bob, you threaten. Here's the thing, you're now going to be known as the WWE Slam Zone. And you said you're going to review Raw, you're going to review SmackDown, you're going to review NXT. You can't review because I review those shows. I'm the best WWE reviewer in history. So you see, Willie Joe, you want a war? You want a war with the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone? You're on. Because the war has just begun. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, we had Billy Bob threatening me, saying that I'm not allowed to be on the channel. That I'm not allowed to make a video on that channel. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do a little invasion. So WWE Slam Zone, you listen to me good. I am going to invade the WWE Slam Zone. So we're going to go back to now the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. I am back. I am better than ever. And I will invade WWE Slam Zone. So Fatback Greasy, Billy Bob, you want a war? You're going to get one. You see, we're going to be like what WWF did to WCW and ECW. Buried that show. The TNA Wrestling Fan Zone is going to bury the WWE Slam Zone. So get ready, Billy Bob. Because I'm giving you a hashtag. The champ is coming. So hit my music.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Miner is going to invade you. He's going to invade Billy Bob. He's going to invade your little channel, your little so-called channel. Hey, it's wartime, isn't it?
You right, it's wartime and he ain't invading nobody.
And you know what? I might invade your little show too as well.
You ain't
because
invading nobody.
I am the owner of this place. Whoever your owner is it Billy Bob? Is that who it is?
Billy Bob owns it.
Are you and him co-owners?
Yes, right.
Oh, is that right, huh?
With your money.
With my money?
That's right.
Well, you know what? Did you just hear what Michael Miner said? He can invade anytime he wants to.
He can't invade nothing.
And you know what I have to say as well?
We even got Big Bob in the sky. We still got it. Now, what do you think about that?
You know what, Big Red? You think you all talk. That's all you are. You just all talk. Because you know what? Michael Miner is the WWE reviewer. He reviews them shows. He is the man of those review shows. He is the best WWE reviewer on YouTube. So you can't beat Michael Miner at his review shows, okay? He reviews SmackDown. He reviews Raw. He reviews NXT. He reviews all them shows. And you know what? Guess what? You know how them shows are so good? Because he's got a panel on his show, and it consists of Scott Casey Gale and yours truly, the owner of the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone, Travis Neely. I'm on them shows as well, so you can't do anything about it. You can't. We review them shows, y'all not no good. So, you know what? Just whatever.
We will review the shows, and we will see who's the champion of the shows.
Really?
Because it sure ain't Michael Miner.
Well, you know what?
I got what, Little Red? Yeah. Little Red said he's getting out of here.
Well, you know what I have to say before you go? I got one more thing before you go. Get out of here.
What?
You going to stay. You not leaving. You not going nowhere. You staying and you going to continue to do this show tonight because you defending this TNA World's Time Picking Championship before you head out of here for the night because you going to lose that title to Samolian Joe. He's going to be two-time World's Champion and you can't do nothing about it. So you said here, I'm getting out of here. The owner is gone.
Let me tell you something. I ain't fending it tonight, and I'm going to WWE Fan Zone. No, you stupid owner. Let me get out of here.
I told you. Y'all didn't see me coming. I told you. I warned you for weeks. You know what, TNA Fan Zone? Hey, y'all don't see me. Hey, you know what? I'm Willie Joe, certified magician. You know what? You know what I have to say about it? Cut my music. Cut my music. Cut it. Cut my music. I don't know how to cut my music. Here. Cut my music. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what? There's somebody talking to me. Hold on. Hold on a minute. What? Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute. Just talk to my good buddy back there. Yes, he will be here next week. He is going to be the third member of my group. We are the New World Alliance. You can't mess with us. I am Willie Joe, certified magician. Michael Miner, you know what? You didn't know who we were. We said we are coming for weeks. Well, we're here tonight, and you can't do anything about it. And I have my person that I've been talking to for a long time now. We put this plan together, and you know what, Michael Miner, you're going to be shocked on who it is. So I'm going to go live to Chicago, Illinois. He is my good buddy. I am going to let himself reveal himself right now. I'm not going to tell you who he is. So let's go live right now.
There's something that the TNA Fan Zone probably didn't see coming. Yep, it's true. Myself and Willie Joe, we've been talking about this for weeks now. We've had this whole plan just brewing. Nobody wanted to listen. Nobody wanted to heed the warning. Gotcha. Now I'm going to tell you something right now. TNA Fan Zone, you're ours. Myself and Willie Joe, we will run this. And we will make damn sure that we take over. People may have succeeded in trying, but we will succeed in doing. Myself and Willie Joe, we won't accept failure. So TNA Fan Zone, you might as well just give yourselves up now. Make it easier. Because you don't know where we're at, and you'll never see us coming. Do I just want to stop at taking over the TNA Fan Zone? No. There's another little agenda in my mind. Michael Miner, I think you have something that I want. And I'm gonna get what I want. That's your YouTube championship. It will become mine. So all I can say is let's go to war.
That's right. I want to welcome my co-leader of this group, Prodigy Snake. He is the Revolution Wrestling's World Heavyweight Champion. He is one of the leaders of the NWA New World Alliance. And you know what? Michael Miner, you got 2 against 1 because it's going to be me, Willie Joe, and I'm going to manage Prodigy Snake. And he's going to face you for those YouTube World's Championships. And you know what? I have to say this. You heard Prodigy Snake. He said this is war against the TNA fan zone. Well, you know what? It is war. It is war. You got wars on top of wars, Travis Neely. You got more crap to deal with than anything. But you know what I have to say? You say this company is TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. Well, you know what I have to say about it? We taking this company over, you see, and it starts right here tonight, because this company is not going to be called TNA Wrestling Fan Zone anymore. This company will become, and I'm going to roll the clip right now. So run it with the new logo, and run it now, whoever you are. If you don't run it, I'll come over there and slap you. So run it.
Don't wanna hear your big mouth talk in my world. In my world.
You see it on the screen, that's right. It is now called the GFW Wrestling Fan Zone. And you know what? We're going to talk about everything about Global Force Wrestling on this show. Jeff Jarrett's promotion, and everybody's going to love it. It's going to be awesome. So no more TNA Wrestling Fan Zone, nothing. And you know what? That's why I am smart. I changed the name of this show to make it the better, because it's best for business. And you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, me and Prodigy Snake and the New World Alliance NWA, we are taking over. We're going to be the best group ever here at the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. And we're going to be better than that group that was called the Hearts of Spades. You know what? The Hearts of Spades couldn't get the job done. Billy Bob and Big Red, the boss man, and they had Homicide, and they had all kind of people in their group. They couldn't get the job done. Well, you know what? Me and Prodigy Snake and my third member next week, Homicide. Yes, that's right. We've been enemies before. He was in the Hearts of Spades, and me and him went at it for a whole 2 years. Well, you know what? Well, I've talked to him. He said, you know what, he couldn't stand Big Red anymore from beating him up. So, you know what, he is my good friend as well, and he's the third member of the NWA. So, you know what, we're taking over this company. Travis Neely, you can't do anything about it. And Michael Miner, you can't do anything about it. I told you the movement has started. I told you, don't mess with the certified magician or things will happen, Minor. So you know what? The Got a Cigarette movement still stays alive tonight. And you said in your promo earlier in the night, you were going to stop it. Well, you just found out it's not going to be stopped, because my group will beat you up, Minor, and take you out of this company. This company belongs to us. On this day in June, you know what? June 5th. Yes, that's the date. That's the date today. And you know what? We said that in the past video. I warned y'all. But anyway, Prodigy Snake will be back next week live right here at ShowTime at the Zone. You know what? It's going to be awesome. And you know what, Travis Neely, we're taking over. But the certified magician, Willie Joe, is out of here. So, Minor, watch your back, because your new and soon-to-be YouTube Mega Worlds champion will be Prodigy Snake. So, goodbye, everyone. See y'all next week at the GFW Fan Zone. And before I go, got one more announcement. This is the last episode of ShowTime at the Zone. It will now be called In the Zone. So you can't do anything about it. You better not change the name, Travis Neely, or me and Prodigy Snake will take you out, just like we're going to become the new YouTube World's Heavyweight Champions. So you know what? Fan Zone, I'm certified magician, got a cigarette. Got a cigarette. Got a cigarette. Joe. So, you know what? Good night, ladies and gentlemen. And see everyone next week. The NWA New World Alliance runs this place. Ha 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 ha.
You stupid Samolian Joe. I told you. Stupid. You stupid. You ain't getting my belt. This is my belt. I'm taking you out. Now you out. You out, you stupid Samolian Joe. I'm the champ. I told the owner he wasn't getting this cotton picking championship because I'm taking it to Billy Bob. It's going to the WWE Slam Song. He's out. Yeah, forever. He's out. I'm the champ. Get back up. Stupid Samolian Joe. Now he's out. Stupid Samolian Joe. He gone. Now what do you think about that, Mr. Owner? I took your boy out again. I'm the champ. I told y'all I'm the champion. That old Samolian Joe wasn't gonna get this belt back. And the owner, what do you want? You want somebody to beat you up?
Big Red, you lose memory? You knocked me out at the top of the show.
I'm gonna knock you out again.
The chair fell on me.
Huh?
The chair fell on me.
The chair fell on you.
Yeah, when you left, the chair just fell on me.
I took out your man Samolian Joe.
You did what?
Yeah, you heard me.
You just retained that belt.
I took him out. The
You were
meat
supposed to
wagons come and
lose.
got him.
Samolian Joe? Samolian Joe?
The meat wagon come and got him.
He's not here.
I know the meat wagon come and got him.
You know what, Big Red? You beat up everybody, and I'm not happy about it.
I'm gonna beat you up again.
You know what?
What, Little Red? What? Yeah.
What did you do to my chair?
Yeah. I hit Samolian Joe with it.
It's all bent up.
I know I hit Samolian Joe with it.
Man, you know what, Big Red? Big Red, this ain't been a good night for me. You retained the belt. I was back here. The trainers were trying to help me out back here. The medical staff. Because I think I got a bruised back or something. But
I'm going to bruise your head next.
I was watching the monitor. And I was wondering for weeks who this We're Coming was. They were here tonight. And it's the NWA New World Alliance.
That's right.
Of Willie Joe.
Willie Joe, what do you think about that now, Mr. Owner? Your world's falling out on you.
You know what? And you know what? And also, my friend, it used to be my friend Prodigy Snake, he turned his back on me.
That's right.
He turned his back on me. But you know what? I'll talk about that next week. So Prodigy Snake, I got a big special message for you next week, buddy. Okay? You turned your back on me. You turned your back on your good friend, Travis Neely. Well, you know what? I got a very important message for you next week, and I'm going to address it next week, so you better stay tuned, Prodigy Snake. And anyway, I want to know something, Big Red. You got any dealings with that group?
Me?
Yes.
No, we're going to take over their group.
Take over their group.
Yeah.
So, you know what? You give me a headache because I'm confused right now. I got a big headache. How can you take over their group when you have your own company yourself?
That's right. We tell you.
You just gonna come into this company whenever you want to? Is that how you gonna do it?
That's exactly right.
And you know what? I have to address this.
We come when we want to. Me and Billy Bob.
You know, what the crap is this? What is this?
That's
What?
GFW.
What? No.
Yes.
No. Willie Joe.
That's Willie
Changed
Joe.
the name of the company.
He changed your name.
That's my company. It's TNA Wrestling Fan Zone, and now it's the GFW Wrestling Fan Zone.
That's right.
You know what? The person that makes the changes around here is the owner and the board, the high ups in this company.
Well,
You
I
know-
think Willie Joe just made the change myself.
Well, you know what I have to say, and I guess I'm going to have to address it right now, okay? I'm going to have to address the situation right now, Big Red. The company officially is now GFW Wrestling Fan Zone. Can't do anything about it. Once somebody changes the name, you can't change it back. So, ladies and gentlemen, your new name, GFW Wrestling Fan Zone. And that belt right there is the GFW World's Cotton Picking Championship.
This belt is the WWE Fan Zone Championship.
Well, and you know what? I got to change the name as well for the YouTube title. It's not the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone YouTube Podcast Championship anymore. It's the GFW YouTube World's Podcast Championship, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's the way it is. I can't help it. I'm mad right now. This new group of the NWA New World Alliance coming over to take over my company. You know what? It's not fair. Prodigy Snake, Willie Joe, and I just found out Homicide is the third member of this group. He. What do you think about that? Your little old former hitman. What do you think about that? He's part of Willie Joe's group now.
That's all right. We'll take care of Mr. Homicide again and again and again and again.
Anyway, I got to get my chair. We got to talk about something. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sit in it anymore.
It's back. I bend it over his head.
Yeah, it's pretty broke now, isn't it? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, this ain't been a good night. This has not been a good night. We returned here, and what is it? Is this Showtime at Zone anymore?
No.
Is it? Everything's changed around here, so the owner don't get no information at all of what's going on out here anymore. Nobody tells me anything. The producer over here, he don't tell me anything. I don't even know. It's some new guy over here. Hey, he won't tell me anything. I might fire him. You know what? I might fire you right now, but if I fire him, he'll probably come back next week because the NWA of Willie Joe, Prodigy Snake, and his little friends and his little stupid idiots of his little group might just hire him back because they think they own this company. And you know what? I have to have a talk with Michael Miner. Me and him's got to talk. We got to get a plan together to get my company back. So you know what? Big Red, anything you gotta say? Anything you gotta say?
I tell you what, Mr. Owner, you got a handful. Your world just turned upside down, and you going to war with Billy Bob and me. Now, what you think about that?
Right now, it looks like the war. I'm losing this battle. It looks right now that I am losing this war. Me and Michael Miner has got to win this war, but it's not looking good right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going to happen. Stay tuned because I don't even know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to stay tuned myself. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is GFW Wrestling Fan Zone. It is Global Force Wrestling. If you don't know what GFW stands for, Global Force Wrestling. It's the owner of the GFW Global Force Wrestling is Jeff Jarrett, the King of the Mountain.
That's right.
And you know what? He started this company. It's going to debut next year in January. So we're going to talk a little bit about Global Force Wrestling right now. So we're going to have the topic right now. The topic for tonight for GFW is which stars would we like for to go to GFW? Which wrestling stars we would like to see in Global Force Wrestling. So I'm going to start it off right now. Big Red, you can give your thoughts, and Little Red can give his thoughts. Who y'all want to see in Global Force Wrestling? I want to see AJ Styles. I want to see Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, Sanjay Dutt, Petey Williams. Who else I want to see in Global Force Wrestling? Matt Morgan. Who else? Kurt Angle. I want him in Global Force Wrestling. I want LAX of Homicide and Hernandez to come back to Global Force Wrestling. That's just a few I want to see in Global Force Wrestling. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Big Red. Who do you want to see in Global Force Wrestling?
I like to see The Undertaker.
Undertaker? Really?
That's right.
He going to start a new streak?
Yeah, new streak.
He is.
Yeah.
Who else you want to see?
Little Red's going to be on Global Force Wrestling.
I hope not.
Yeah, well, Little Red, yeah, he just signed a contract with him. Sure
Really?
did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Really?
Really?
I don't care nothing about that. But what do you think of my picks like AJ Styles?
AJ's a good one.
Hey, he left TNA.
That's a good one.
Kazarian.
Yeah.
Christopher
They
Daniels,
left.
bad influence. What do you think about that? That's going to be something to see. The tag team division, I think, is going to be awesome in Global Force Wrestling when they debut. Who else? Yeah, Sanjay Dutt. You like Sanjay Dutt?
Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay Dutt would be great, ladies and gentlemen. Who else? Like independent scene.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see from the independent scene? I want to see, who everybody dies. Tracy Smothers.
Yeah, I like to see
He
him,
would be
man.
awesome in Global Force Wrestling. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? That's just to name a few. But there's going to be a lot of stuff happening. But those are the people I want to see in Global Force Wrestling. But I want to talk about some news. Global Force Wrestling news, Big Red.
What is it?
Well, there is they got their own YouTube channel. It's called Webisodes. It's called The Journey. Jeff Jarrett goes out there and he searches for talent on the independent circuit. And boy, these have been great videos. And we're going to review those videos. We're going to look at them videos and we're going to talk about those videos in the coming weeks, starting next week as well. I'm going to review them with Michael Miner. So y'all check that out. Me and Michael Miner will be talking GFW starting next week because Big Red, you're not invited. But anyway, they call The Journey. It's awesome shows on their YouTube channel. You had Mick Foley had an interview on their channel. He was talking about wrestlers from the independent circuit that he thought maybe would be good to come to GFW, Global Force Wrestling. But anyway, I want to also talk about what network do you think Global Force Wrestling might come on, Big Red? Do you think it... I'll give you a choice. You have a choice you can pick from TBS, CMT, TNT, NBC. So, who you think?
All of them.
You think all of them? That'd be a lot of shows.
That's right.
Anyway, I also want to say this. Big news. Hermie Sattler is on the board of directors for Global Force Wrestling. You know Hermie Sattler, don't you?
The NASCAR guy.
That's right. He's in NASCAR. He talks about, analyst for NASCAR or whatever. But he is on the board of directors for Global Force Wrestling. And big news, Jeff Jarrett has signed. He signed a contract with this guy in California. He is a producer. He produced Biggest Loser and all kind of them shows on Biggest Loser. It was a competition show where these people loses weight and stuff like that.
That's right.
Well, he signed that dude, and that dude's gonna help him out with GFW. So it's gonna be great, Big Red. GFW is gonna be amazing.
It is.
I can't wait for this. And I want to ask you this before we close out this talking about GFW. Big Red, where do you think GFW will take place? Do you think they're going to tour, or do you think they're going to stay in one place? And what city do you think they're going to be in?
I think they're going to be in L.A.
L.A.? No, I don't think so. I think they're going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. Because that's where Global Force Wrestling is, and that's where Jeff Jarrett is from. And you know what? I hope to see the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, be your first World's Champion in GFW. That would be amazing. But one more else thing I want to say this. What do you think about maybe Christian Cage going to GFW? You think it might happen?
It might happen.
Might happen, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody enjoys GFW. We're going to review it. We're going to talk about GFW from now on, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to rate it. We're going to rate it right now, and I'm going to give 10 out of 10 for GFW. What do you rate?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, Little Red.
10 out of 10.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that closes off this segment for GFW. Wanting to know who we think is going to go into GFW, but you know, tune in every week. We're going to talk GFW, Global Force Wrestling, owned by Jeff Jarrett, the King of the Mountain. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this closes the show tonight. This is it tonight. I am tired. I got to get out of here. It's been a rough night for the owner of this show, GFW Wrestling Fan Zone. You know, everything changed tonight. So, you know what, Willie Joe, before I go, yeah, that's a rhyme. I hope you get that, Willie Joe. But anyway, Willie Joe, before I go, you stupid little movement, you stupid little guy cigarette movement, you ain't nothing. You know what? I am going to talk about your stupid new little group, the NWA, your New World Alliance, whatever that is, whatever. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week. And you know what, Big Red, that belt's mine.
I done beat Samolian Joe.
You are not taking that belt tonight. Yeah. This is my last chance to get this belt, and you're not taking that belt to WWE Slam Zone. So give me this belt.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Ow.
You stupid owner. You stupid owner.
You know what?
You stupid owner. People out there, God bless you and your family. We catch you next week.